The AI hype train just hit a few speed bumps. This is coming from the Pentagon, from the business angle. Let's talk about it. Okay, the first up, the World Economic Forum just dropped their 2026 Global Risks Report, and AI has actually absolutely dominated the findings of the highest risk for this year. And I quote, "Adverse outcomes of artificial intelligence is now the fastest rising risk in the entire survey." And this is a whole bunch of different things. Half of business executives that were reporting into this expect turbulent times over the next 2 years. 1% expect business to remain calm. Now, this pulls in obviously a whole bunch of different factors. AI is not the only thing, but it is the ever-growing need to push AI into business that is part of the problem. A lot of businesses have jumped on the AI hype train with no end goal, so they're seeing zero ROI. They've introduced all kinds of AI tools. They've barely trained their employees, and now they're wondering, why did we do this? Well, you have to go in with a plan, and then you have to execute said plan to see any noticeable change. The second one comes from the Department of War, and specifically the Pentagon. They have actually decided to use Grok, Elon Musk's XAI chatbot, as one of their more exclusive AI tools. Now, they have access with all kinds of long-term contracts with OpenAI's ChatGPT and Anthropic's Claude, but this comes at a really odd time because Grok is in the process of being banned in multiple countries due to the NSFW or not safe for work content that it is creating, including the ability to basically create nude images of children and adults without consent. Now, they've since turned this feature off, but the fact that it was running rampant for over a week without any kind of a guardrail, and now the US government is saying, hey, we're going to use that one. That's a little terrifying to me. The last one comes out of NPR, National Public Radio. They did a really lengthy, in-depth survey on school children's usage of AI, and they're finding all kinds of negative effects, not just with their emotional well-being, but with their cognitive state. This is something I've talked about before and others have reported on, is the idea that people are offloading a lot of thinking to AI, and in some instances, that's not bad. I know how to code a website, but allowing AI to do that for me allows me to do more high-level thinking. How does this look? How does this feel? How do I as a human interact with it? But when you're talking younger people, they're offloading even just their basic thinking so that it's actually removing their ability to do any form of problem solving. And that's not what AI is meant to do. It's meant to force multiply, not remove the ability to do any form of critical thinking. There's some big things on the horizon with me here. I'm Tim, and this is Understanding Your AI. Make sure you're subscribed because I got some really cool announcements coming up soon.